Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to take a look at the Star Wars Vintage Collection Empire Strikes Back Hoth Luke Skywalker. I believe this figure's been done before, if not twice. I think it was done in a 3-pack set. I might be incorrect, but he looks really good. I'm liking the look of the articulation. His hands look a little big. I love the color of the saber, though. I do have to say that. It looks really, really good. A little bubbly, but still in package. Goggles look good. Yeah, nice figure. It's got that Kenner logo. He's VC95. Let me get that up close again. Sorry, there's not much room up here. And on the back, he's got the same as the previous figure. And he'll have the same as Han Solo that I will do next as well. Let's not waste any time. Let's get this guy open. See what he's all about. All right, guys. So the first thing we're going to take a look at here is his accessories. I'd like to take a peek at his gun here right quick. As you can see, very nice sculpt. It's been done before with this figure when he was first released. And probably a few others, probably Han Solo and them. Very easy to put in his hand. He does have a pointy finger, which is a little weird, but, you know, looks good. I kind of like that almost than having the trigger finger, though, because he's at ease, you know. It would be nicer, but if you're going to do action shots, you can hold it like this. It still looks good. Now it fits in his holster, a little weird. Just like that. I kind of wish they had like the Han holster, but I don't really recall what kind of holster he had in the movie, but I thought it was kind of more like Han's. As you can see, it just kind of just sits there. It's not really going to fall out. Yep, shouldn't have tapped him, but yeah. So that's the gun. And the other one we're going to look at is the hilt for the saber here. Nice. Gets right to the point. It's also got a little connector here, so it can go. Let me make sure I'm looking at what I do. And that fits in very nice. I think very aesthetically pleasing. Looks really good there. Yeah, I liked it a lot. And of course, we're going to take a look at his saber, which I really like the color on here. I don't know if this is the same as before. It probably is. I just feel like the colors pop a little more. I kind of feel like they should stop doing this because that only happens when you start the saber. You know that. I don't know. I just never liked that because I always felt like that's what the saber does when it's being lit, not when it is lit. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. Hilt is good size. I think that's probably a lot better than a lot of figures I've seen. It looks natural on him. The size looks good. The length, like I said, the color is really nice. There's just a little bit of bubbling to that bottom because of that, like, I don't know what you want to call that, the blast thing or whatever. It's nice. It works. Now we get to a little more issues here of having this with this figure. He's got a very long neck. He's got this piece, as you can see here. It tacks right into the back of his neck. Let me look around the camera. Let me see. Just like that. But as you can see, it does not want to stay. And it's supposed to sit like this, but it keeps riding up. So let me put his head on and then try that again so I can show you guys. Right in the back there. Yeah, it just doesn't want to stay in. I think I might just tack a little glue because I do like this neck piece on him better. I think it looks really good. When you got it in place, it's really, really nice. Yeah, as you can see. I think it looks good. It's his hood. So he also comes with goggles, which you put on like this. It's like, oh my gosh, it's got no head. And you snap the head on. And you can put like this. See, he's looking around, doing a little scouting, reconnaissance, looking for something. And you can also take it and pull it up. I don't know if it goes up any more in the back here. Oh, no, his head just came off, but yeah. You got to get it a certain way for it to sit, really, because it just really wants to come down. But as you see, if you wanted it on, you could. You just have to struggle a little bit and force it. I'm not being very forceful with it because this won't be the way that I display the figure. I like this down like this. I think that looks a lot better with this face out, so you can clearly see him. It's cool. I like the piece, but it's just not something that I'm going to put on the figure, possibly. So, now as far as the articulation for the figure, like I say, he's got that long neck, but it doesn't really do a whole heck of a lot for his articulation. But if you do put that scarf on, you're not going to have to worry about that. He's got really nice tilt, which I do like a lot. You know, I was like, what's going on? His head goes all the way around. You saw that it just came out. As far as his articulation for his arms, it comes up here. And also, if you can spin it and get a little Saturday Night Fever in there for you, if that's what you're looking for. He's got great rotation at the elbow. As far as the articulation, it's basic for what we're seeing with a lot of these older figures. And the newer ones too, which is fine. I think that's perfect. As far as his waist, he's got really good waist articulation forward, really good back, and he's got really good side to side. I wouldn't say really good, but better than a lot of other figures. You can really get him down into a lot of poses if you need to. Whatever your aim is for this figure. He spins all the way around, of course. Nothing at the waist. Granted, why they gave you that ab. His legs, this is my gripe I had for the Emperor's Royal Guard, was he didn't have these legs, and I think he should have, because look how much articulation you get out of these. So they did a really good job. All you got to do is just twist it to find the articulation point. And then what I've been doing is just turning it. So this can go any way, to go out, in, however you want. It's really nice. Nothing at the thigh, but his knee does rotate, if need be. And the articulation. It's rather good on this. Not that bad. It is what it is, considering he's going to mostly be sitting down on, well, if you guys do have a tauntaun. So he's got no shin or ankle, but his foot does come down here. It's hindered a lot because of this padding, this winter gear. And it comes forward that, which is fine. There's no, this is an older figure. I think it's from 2015 or so. I might be wrong. You guys can correct me, but he's not going to have that tilt, that rocker. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to get many, especially with all this padding and insulation, and that he's not really going to get a lot of articulation here. So I'm going to give you guys a good look over the figure like I usually do. He's got his iconic blue eyes. He's nowhere near looking like Mark Hamill. I mean, they did a good job with the outfit in that. Again, this is a previously released figure years ago, and I'm not sure if they really updated it much. I do like they punched up coloring on the buttons back here. They go all the way around. Yeah, they sure did. I mean, yeah, look at that. You don't see that on many figures. And his wrist thing here, his wrist communicator or whatever, looks really, really nice. Yeah, so overall, this is a great figure. He's got his insignia on that on the side, and his chest, his other chest. Yeah, his pegs are up in front. Yeah, it's a very good figure. I'm going to take some shots here so you guys can see. I have my Bumblebee from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer set. I've always loved this figure. Bumblebee was my favorite as a kid, and I have a vintage tauntaun. Actually, I could probably just see if you guys have a vintage tauntaun, he does fit right in there. I don't have the saddles or reins or anything, but yeah, if that's what you're looking to do, he fits right in here. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, push it. There we go. I always check these when I buy them. Sometimes you get stuff stuck in them. Yeah, so I'm going to take some pictures of this guy. If you guys could like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, I'd appreciate it. I do a lot of videos like this. I also do take requests within reason. Of course, if you guys are on the fence about a figure and you really want to know about it and its articulation, I'll go out and find it and then do a review on it. But otherwise, thank you guys very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you next time and have a good day.